Alrighty. Welcome.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 4.5.
Damn it. This is where we need John at. John would be.
You'd be like, you fucking assholes. This is
Yeah.
episode 5.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is where John comes into play.
Yeah,
Fuck.
so, as you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, JQ, Hawaii, Aloha, Honolulu, Oliki Laka Laka Wuku Wuku is not with us today. So, it's just
us two.
us. Yeah, the duo.
I'm pretty sure he'll be back next week.
Yo,
so.
you got to take that metronome off, though. That's
Oh,
just
yeah.
killing me,
Sorry about that. You know what? It's because I was making a beat the other night. And
Well, we're not making a beat tonight.
yeah. I forgot.
Pass the ashtray.
Pass the ashtray.
Can't
Alrighty.
be lighting up, you know what I mean, without the ashtray.
Facts. Oh, man. What a fucking long, sad week. Long because of work. Sad because we lost the great Kobe Bryant.
R.I.P. Kobe, man.
So
That
it's
shit still kills me.
and-
I'm not
and-
even a Lakers fan, dog, but that kills me.
see, you don't gotta be a Lakers fan. You just gotta be a Kobe fan.
Right.
And-
In general, you just got to be a basketball fan, honestly, at this point. Like,
Nah.
I feel like if you're a fan of basketball, on all levels, you had to respect what the legacy that Kobe Bryant
Oh
was.
yeah. If you put
You
it
know what I'm
that way,
saying? It don't matter who your team was, bro.
yeah. Mhm.
Cause man, listen, I like the fucking Knicks, bro. We're garbage, you know. We're garbage.
At least you realize that.
I'm not afraid to admit that. But needless to say, I still love the game. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And being a fan of the game, you gotta respect Kobe. You know what I mean? He is one of the greats. I can't even get myself to say he was, because it just feels so weird. Like,
Right.
But he was one of the greats. Like,
Mhm. That man was a true meaning of what's like ball was life, but not even
Word.
just basketball in the sense of just
personality,
as
period.
right personality as a motivator. You feel me? And just anything you want to do in life, ball out in it as hard as you can. You
Black
feel me?
Mamba
Like,
mentality all
yeah,
day.
yeah. So it's like, but you know what's sad, and I don't want to touch on this one too much. I mean, honestly, I wanted, like, if JQ was here, I know we was was talking about this before, and me and him had some good points, whatever. But like,
Yeah,
some people are taking it to a little bit
extreme.
extreme when they're like conspiracies. I listen.
Oh,
I'm into
man.
conspiracies.
He was killing me with the conspiracies.
Nah, but see,
yeah.
like, but the thing is with John, I'm not coming at him right now or nothing like that. I'm just saying though, like, in the sense of what me and him was talking about. Like, he was
Right.
probably talking about the same thing with me right, as he talked with you about. But like, he was just saying, like, other people was saying those were their conspiracies on.
Right. They
And-
were trying to link stuff up
Right.
that didn't make any
He's
type
not
of
saying
sense.
that. He's just was just telling.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he was
that's-
just telling
yeah.
me what other people were saying, and that's how I was just like. That's why I want to touch on. Like, I want to touch about those other people, because
Word.
the other people that's talking conspiracies. And listen, I'm all for conspiracy. Like, you know what I mean. I'm all up for a good one if
Right.
if it's
They
really,
was
really
talking.
legit.
They were talking about
But
they and shit.
Right. I
Illuminati.
mean, and then don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's not possible, but just to know that people are that fucking quick.
To start right.
Yo, like
To start
it was like
conspiracy.
the
Yo.
coronavirus, son. It was just like
Oh
boom,
my
like it just
God,
happened,
right.
bro. Because like people were really, really like just coming up with the most
The
craziest
craziest
conspiracies.
theories. Yo, 2 seconds after I seen that Kobe died, the next tweet, because I literally found out that he died on Twitter. I just so happened to be on my Twitter posting some stuff and, you know what I mean, tweeting and scrolling or whatever.
Right.
And I seen somebody post, "Oh my God, I can't believe Kobe died." I'm like, what the fuck is these people talking about? And then I go on TMZ, and then I see the tweet from TMZ. Kobe Bryant has died in a helicopter accident, whoop-de-woo. And then the next tweet after that is, yo, it's got to be an Illuminati conspiracy theory. LeBron James just passed him in all-time scoring record. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, yo, these niggas is really wild. And then the first thing they come up with is, what's the reason that the helicopter crashed? Like, instantly. On some just, A plus B equals C shit.
Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just crazy how people can be that quick, bro. Like, and they always say the internet wins. Yo, no fucking lie, the internet wins, bro. Always, bro, because like they really be quick, and I be thinking like, who the fuck comes up with this stuff sometimes? Like, and like I said, you know me, man. I'm all about conspiracies. I'm all about aliens and all that shit, but like some things also are just like, to me, just sometimes things are just natural.
OD,
sometimes,
right.
yeah, like
some things just happen.
some things just happen.
Like
you know what I mean?
helicopters crash, nigga.
Like it just happens. You feel me? However it happened, we don't know. I'm not a fucking helicopter expert. I don't know. I never ridden one.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was thinking about him, my boy Logic, Luigi. He flies helicopters and shit. I was like, yo, I should ask him like, what kind of situation would make that happen? You know what I mean? Where supposedly they said the dude flew around this mountaintop like 3-4 times, and then the third or fourth time he flew around, he just gunned it and smacked the side of the mountain.
But there's no mountains where there was at,
or whatever it was. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's but that's one of the conspiracies that it was like people are like, I think we're saying some shit like, yeah, like, or not a conspiracy, a video. It was like a video floating around, I guess,
of a helicopter hitting a mountain,
right? But
right.
That was in the video. That was from something.
That
else.
was some other shit,
right?
I had a feeling that that was people trolling.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm like, but where he crashed at was literally like, apparently I don't know. Like I don't never been to Cali, but what the real sources and people were saying was that like where he crashed at was like near pretty much like homes and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like like the Kardashians and shit like that.
Right. In the Cali Hills somewhere.
Yeah. Like it was.
So he wasn't technically on a mountain. He was just like in the Cali Hills somewhere.
I guess so. Yeah. However you want to explain it, or wherever they're at exactly. But I just know for a fact it was no mountains. You know what I mean? Right. That is the fact. Like there was no fucking mountains. So like
so niggas was just drawing with the
first, and that's and goes back once again. Reactions. People are so fucking quick to just say something, and people are so quick to fucking grab it and run with it. Is ridiculous, man. Like it's so ridiculous. Like I know sometimes I may post some bullshit, and there's times I got called out. You know, like, yo, that's fake news. I'm like, oh shit, my bad, because it sounds legit.
Yeah, but it always sounds legit.
It always sounds legit, and that's when I learned,
and it always looks legit too.
Right, and that's when I learned, like, all right, so you really gotta know, just not even just like the article, but you gotta know if that person who's putting the article is he even fucking
real.
You know what I mean? Like,
is it a valid source?
Right. So it's like, it's crazy, bro, how that shit is. But anyway, regardless, long week, sad week. Yeah, you know, man. At the end of the day, week. I mean, growing up watching Kobe was fun. You know what I mean? It was always great to watch him play, and, you know, big fan, especially him and Iverson. You know what I mean? I was back then. To me, it was all about Iverson and Kobe.
And Kobe was the best. Was the thing. Back in our day.
You know, those battles they had, against each other were always fucking, amazing. So, at the end of the day, R.I.P. Kobe. You know, I want to get that out there because he was that. You know, it's unfortunate, and not just him. Hit the families that was on there, his daughter, you know what I mean?
The other families that passed away, you know what I mean? His daughter's teammates.
Right. So
his whole daughter's team right now is going through like a devastating loss. They've lost, 3 players? That's crazy.
Yeah, I think like 9 people in a helicopter or something like that. But like I said, rest in peace, all of them, because they're not forgotten either.
Indeed.
So, but other than that, oh man. Work, dog. How was work for you?
Work is work, man. I'm just happy we're out of this month. We're moving into February. Shout out to Black History Month. Shout out to all my black people out there.
No, yeah. Black History Month is today. We're in February. That's right. We're on February 1st, right?
Yeah, we are. We got to act blackity black. Let's go.
Damn, we got to act like that?
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know. Some people think I'm white, so they might think I'm foolish if I act like that.
Don't act arrogant black. Don't act like niggas now. Just act black. You know
Just act black.
Live in your blackness.
Oh, excuse me.
Shit. Every day, baby.
Oh, excuse me. Oh man, that's harsh.
My man put no guilt break in his.
Fucking A, man. Yeah, it was a long week, man. But other than that, I'm good. So, Super Bowl's coming up.
Yes, let's go. Let's go Niners.
Fuck that. Let's go fucking Chiefs, man.
Nah, man. Fuck that. Johnny, I'm sorry. Let's go Niners.
Nah, Chiefs, man. I'm going with the Chiefs. The Niners booted my team out. I can't root for the team that booted my team out to get there. You feel me?
I feel you, yeah.
That's just a no-no. I ain't having it.
Yeah.
They're going to lose, man. Fuck that. Chiefs, Andy Reid. Let's get it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. I respect Andy Reid, dog. Like, as a coach, that man knows what he's doing. He's taken a lot of teams all the way and very close to being all the way. He's taken a lot of teams to the playoffs. See what he did with the Eagles back in the day. Like,
Right.
he had Donovan looking like the man. Donovan was trash. But that's besides the point. Mahone?
Mahone.
Chacho Papa Mahone.
Mahone.
Woo! That man is a problem to be reckoned with.
AKA Froggy.
Yeah, man, that man is crazy.
His voice is froggy as hell.
Word up.
But nah, that's real facts though. I mean, because you think McNabb was trash? You thought McNabb was trash?
I thought McNabb was trash, bro.
See, I used to think that when I was younger. I mean, I'm not an Eagles fan, but since that's all we could really fucking watch back in the day, besides the Giants, and sometimes a Packer game would come on, that would be my fucking happy moment. But most of the time, I had to watch these fucking bum ass NFC East teams play and shit. But point is, when I used to watch McNabb play, I used to think he was ass. But then as I got older, and I look at some highlights and shit like that, and I'm just like, yo, you know what? He wasn't that bad, especially being that, like, he had shitty fucking receivers, dog.
Word.
Like, he had James Trash.
Who?
Todd Stinkston.
Who?
Freddie, the wannabe People's Champ Mitchelson. And beyond that was obviously a bunch of fucking benchers.
Right.
And the only person he really had on that offense that he could really give the fucking ball to was L.J. Smith.
Yep, that's for sure.
The tight end, and fucking Westbrook, which was honestly fucking one of my favorite running backs. You know, he's definitely like one of my top 10 favorite running backs.
Yeah, Westbrook was a monster. I can't even deny that. Westbrook was was nasty. He goes down with like the Jerome Bettis's.
Yeah, what do you mean, like as like a legend, or you mean like
in that tier? You know what I mean? Like he's in that tier.
Well, Jerome Bettis is the Hall of Famer, so that means you're saying Westbrook's a Hall of Famer, which I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I feel like he deserves it.
Yeah, I feel like he would deserve it,
he
bro.
Would deserve that.
Maybe the stats. I know a lot of people are like, oh, but stats wise, maybe I don't know what the stats look like. I would have to definitely check on that. But like, if the stats is there, in my opinion, I think they are. But if they weren't, his fucking playability was just enough.
Word.
His talent, the way he played, was just enough for me. Honestly, he was fucking getting 1,000 receiving yards and shit.
I respected him. Because even, man, listen, every time that nigga played against us, he was putting up yards.
Hell yeah. Bro, when a running back hits 1,000 receiving yards plus like 700-800 rushing yards, bro, that's a fucking, in my opinion, that's still a good season. That's a great season for a player.
Word up.
You know what I mean? You still put up basically a total of like, 1,800 or some shit like that. Like, that's crazy. So, and like I said, that's me not even being an Eagles fan. That's just me being honest. That, McNabb, and honestly, right, because McNabb, like I said, it goes back to what I was saying with McNabb is that, the way he did shit. Like, yeah, it was times he did have those shoelace passes and shit. Fucking terrible right. Fucking, duck fucking passes and shit. But at the end of the day, I give him where his credit. He was all right. He was decent. Not maybe Hall of Fame material, but he's definitely worthy to be like, yo, like, you definitely gotta respect his right. You gotta respect his credibility that he had, because he won a lot of games too. Didn't win the Super Bowl for y'all, but for them.
I was about to say, don't y'all me.
Yeah, sorry, not y'all. Eagles fans, but yeah.
G-Man, what's up? All day.
Gaming. Like, wow. Just play it. Just a joke. Fucking Giants. Eli retired. That's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
Man. It's about damn time, dog. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought he was gonna retire after the second ring. Keep it funky with you.
Why? He was still young. He was pretty young then.
I mean, he was pretty young back then, but it would have been a smart move.
Think so?
Yeah, man. I think it would have been smart. I think he held out for more money. He probably held out for a better retirement plan.
Of course.
That pension probably crazy. Man, that pension probably crazy, bro. He gave him 2 rings. What?
Well, I mean, his name alone is worth money. So.
Right. That man and last name, it's over. It's over.
Manning, that's all. That's all.
They're like, Manning? Old Miss? Oh, yeah. Come on over.
They're like, oh, yeah.
We fucking with you.
You're Archie's son.
Yeah.
This is like.
Yeah, we know him.
You
know
know
your
Arch.
brother too.
You know what I mean? So it's like that's crazy to know, like you know, your name in the like
It's
in
like
something.
that,
Yeah, it's
right?
like that
It's
somewhere.
like that. He
That's
got
like
hella stain, like,
imagine going into the office. You feel me? Your job, and you're just like, and your people just know, like, oh, your name is like that
is
in
that
that
Mr.
company.
Manning?
Oh
yes,
shit,
that's Mr. Manning.
that's Mr. Manning. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, don't fuck up today.
Yeah,
he will fire you.
he's on your ass. Like,
we gotta sell them.
Or you could be that one that be like, yo, he's cool as hell. Don't worry about it, man. But like, yo, here's your story. Like,
yo, what if that nigga got like fucking, you know how you be doing all the watch commercials and shit. What if that nigga got like stock in the company, like, so technically it makes him like a shareholder. You feel me?
Yeah, I would think so.
Hella power, like, yo, so y'all niggas doing your job selling them watches and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I would think so, because at the end of the day, you gotta think about it. Like, I would think if they're getting sponsorships like that, they gotta have some type of some
if
share
he's smart,
in it.
he better have a fucking stock in that company. All the fucking sponsorship he getting.
You think he's gonna stay living in New York though?
Probably not. No, he's probably gonna go back home.
You would think so? Retire back home.
Yeah,
go home where everybody go. Yeah, I would. I don't know.
Go back home. I would. You know what I mean? Me being him.
You would come back to Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Why stay in the city?
Where in Jersey? That'd be the question. Because truthfully, I wouldn't want to come back unless I'm going somewhere nice.
I'm not gonna diverge that just in case shit does pop off. A nigga does want to still be low. So yeah, I'm gonna be in Jersey, but somewhere y'all niggas can't find me at.
Yeah, I'll try to move somewhere decent if I did come back. I mean, then again, I guess everybody does come back home. You know, in a sense, like, you know, when you move out of Jersey, or when you move out where you're from, and you go somewhere else, you start a new life. Sometimes some people do come back and retire. I guess like fuck it, they retire at the sea. You know what I mean?
Honestly,
at the beach
bro,
home.
I would come back home, and if I had it like that, bro, like I'd come back home and just be building here.
Facts.
Build, bro.
That's what I always said I wanted to do, man. If I ever did come, like it wouldn't. I would say I would never forget where I came from. Let's put it that way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't never want to like leave where I'm and then like got like rich and famous and shit and never put nothing back into my state. You feel me? Not even just my neighborhood, like my whole state. Like you know what I mean? No offense. Like I know kids need parks and shit like that, and I'm all with that. But if I could do something more, in my opinion, if I could do something more that's more devastating,
we talking about
good devastating
conversation with the governor.
Yeah, like something real big, right? Changing some
political
right
in
the state itself, so everybody can benefit from
honestly,
the lower class. And
with situations like that, you gotta start at the lower level.
But yeah, of course, that's what I'm saying. I would still do stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say that I say I wouldn't. That's what my point I'm making is like I would still do stuff like that, but like my whole purpose would be trying to like better the fucking whole state,
right?
Because this, you know what I mean, this state would really need something, bro, like because it's
I'm learning how to do you know what I mean, how to like manipulate situations like that now, working with, you know what I mean, Watu Moja, and you know what I mean, you know, they're big on community activism, and they've been teaching me a lot. You feel me? I've been learning a lot from them, going to a couple community meetings and stuff like that. We actually helped change some of the laws that were trying to be passed by a couple, you know what I mean, politicians here in the city, where they was basically trying to change the state of who can, you know what I mean, how do you say this? Inspect housing. So they were trying to change housing authority and move their state of inspection to the police. And I guess whoever was the politician that was manipulating that whole bill had the, you know what I mean, the cops in his pocket. You know, because if he's trying to change it that the police can come in and inspect your crib, then he obviously got a couple people on payroll or something, you know what I mean, where he can be like, yo, look, we're gonna start going into these houses and getting these people up out of here so we can start doing what we were planning on doing. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole thing was about gentrification. They was basically trying to move people out of their homes, people that have been there for years, so they can move other people in with better financial, you know what I mean, situations or whatever, so they can make more money. You know, get the poor out, bring the rich in.
Right. But I think we talked about this before, but like me personally, there's a good and a bad to that.
Oh yeah,
you feel me? Because like me personally, like I said, if I was that person, right? And like I said, I think we talked about this before, but if I was that person and they come to my crib offering me money to move out, I'm looking at it as like how much you offering.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because let's say if I'm in a shitty fucking home, but you really need this land costs more than my home. So what you willing to pay?
Right.
Because I know you don't want this this house in the middle of your way.
I mean, that could have been different if the situation was like that.
Right.
But he was literally trying to strong arm people out of their cribs.
Mm.
Because what essentially what happened was if that bill would have passed all the way through, you know what I mean, passed through the state governor, thank God he vetoed the bill. Essentially, he could have had cops give you multiple tickets and fines and liens on your houses for violations, because any regular inspector can tell you, listen, on a regular given day, you come into anybody's house, you can find something to violate them on. You know what I'm saying? And those violations lead to you getting, you know what I mean, like I said, tickets, fines, and liens on your houses, and you being not being able to pay that affects your mortgage, and that affecting your mortgage basically makes it that they can foreclose on your home. Once that happens, the house is up for grabs. The city is going to take that house, and they're going to make money off of that crib. You know what I'm saying? So essentially, it is a good and a bad thing too. You know what I mean? It's bad because the way they're doing it is manipulating the system so they can gain benefit off of it by fucking people up. You know what I mean? Through the system. But on a capitalism standpoint, it's a good thing because he's going to make the money. It's just a bad thing because of the ways he's trying to get at the money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, like, if you, I don't know, me personally, I look at it this way. I'm good on that right now. I look at it this way, man. Like, if you're gonna, you know, tell people, hey, can you move? Because that's not saying, like, let's be real. You can't just strong arm people. That's just, that's just there is still laws about, you know, homes. You feel me? Like, people being in their own homes too.
Of course.
So
but
it's like
the long game. You know, they play the long game.
Right, but that's when you got
5-year game.
Right, you gotta play that shit back. That's the thing. You gotta fight back a little bit because that shit is, you know, like I said, it's if you offering good money, I'm pretty sure someone's gonna be like, hell yeah, fuck it, I get a new home with this one, go somewhere nice, start somewhere fresh. You feel me?
That's
but if you're not offering, right, but if you're not offering that, then you gotta, exactly. It's
it
like,
don't matter.
Kick rocks, like fuck your money, pretty much at that point. Fuck what you trying to make.
What ends up happening is they start acting to the point where it's like low key harassment. That's when it becomes strong arming because it's like, yo, you literally trying to bully these people out of their cribs. Because it's like, yo,
that's nutty.
You know what I mean? You've gotten those 3-4 times already. Why are you going back? Because y'all trying to buy out the neighborhood. You know what I mean? And that's things that we have to protect because it's like there's certain pockets and areas in our hoods that aren't that bad. That, you know what I mean, we can preserve ourselves, that we don't have to bring other people in. Why do we have to leave for this place to be, you know what I mean, beautiful? Like, there's certain people and certain, you know what I mean, organizations working in the city to change the climate in the city. You know what I mean? Making little initiatives and projects within blocks that were riddled with all types of crime that are now cleaning up. You know what I mean? They're bringing in new people. They're cleaning all the cribs up. They're tearing, you know what I mean, down infrastructures and building new infrastructures and bringing actual money into the city. You know what I mean? And there's things that we can capitalize as citizens right now that's going on in the city. Like, there's initiatives for small businesses and small business owners right now where you can get liens and you can find buildings for your business and all types of shit right now going on. You just got to, you know what I mean, know what channels to go through. But, you know what I mean, that's all being done through people who live here already. You know what I mean? So there's definitely no need to be bringing in anybody else to do what we can do ourselves. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, but then if that's going to be the case, then still, what about, like, you know, maybe them wanting to help them get to that point, you feel me, where they can help them, you know, better their situation. You feel me? Because a lot of people want to maybe do for the company, but their community, but they can't because they ain't got the funds. You feel me?
Right, right. I mean, it's not always about the funds, because sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes it's about being able to just put the message out there and get people aware about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because you know me, bro. My financial situation ain't ridiculous. I'm not Daddy Morebucks, but you feel me? I'm able to do certain things because I low key, you know what I mean, have some sort of influence in the city. You know what I mean? If I put things on certain social media platforms and things like that, certain people see it and people react. So just small things like that could change, you know what I mean, certain climates, like I said, in the city. Like if we have more people behind certain, you know what I mean, activism situations, or even just situations in general, political situations, things could change. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
It's all about getting the knowledge out there,
right?
Because it's not always about the numbers or about the money. It's always more about the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really try to get too much into politics because one, people are too, in my opinion, sensitive nowadays when it comes to the topic of politics.
That's crazy that you even say that, because I was literally having a conversation where we were saying that nowadays you can't even have an opinion.
Not at all.
You'll have an opinion,
and
it's gonna offend someone, and you know what I mean, all hell breaks loose.
Right, and it's like, to me, man, I don't know. Hello. All right. Are you good?
Yep, good.
You sure?
I'm straight. Fine.
All right. What the fuck? I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah,
but
ladies and gentlemen, technical hiccup there.
I even forgot what the fuck we were just talking about. That's the sad part. Damn. Talk about a clusterfuck on that one.
You dropped the ball, Morty.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to. I don't know what the fuck happened. That shit just like...
That you mean weird. You don't know what the fuck happened?
I don't know.
We're driving through fucking asteroids, asshole.
I don't know, dude. That shit just went off for some reason, which was weird. Fucking shit.
Fucking A.
Yeah, but I don't know what the fuck we were just talking about. That's the sad part about it.
Yeah, we were talking about politics, but yeah. And
news. Well, politics. There you go. We were talking about politics. That's right. Well, in general, I'm not into all that. You feel me? I try not to be.
Oh yeah, we were talking about people's opinions and shit.
Yeah, because the opinions, man. People don't
start bitching.
They get sensitive, man. It's like you can't even say a joke nowadays without someone being like, "Hey, what the fuck?" Like, yo, man, take some fucking, take some humor, because jokes come, the creation of a joke, it comes from the reality,
right,
of people's reality. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just how it is. Like, and it's like the same thing with, like, I laugh because it's like the same thing with like certain stereotypes.
Right.
Like, I laugh because some stereotypes are what they are. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's just the truth.
Right.
Sometimes it's not just being ignorant, it's just facts. So, but you can't even be like that, because people will just, oh my God, that's offensive to this person, or that's offensive to me, or that's offensive. I'll be like, man, come on, man. To me, it's getting out of hand, in my opinion.
For sure.
In my opinion, it's getting out of hand. Back in our day, 90s to early 2000s, it wasn't like, I don't know, you could say certain shit and people were just like, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, sometimes you get into a fight over words, but it was like once in a blue. Not all the time someone fought
people
over
weren't
words.
as sensitive.
Nah, definitely not.
And technically, that's not even politically correct to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, people didn't feel so strong about their own opinions. And if they did, they just kept it to themselves. Like, man, whatever.
Well, see, I think maybe that was the problem. I guess they want people to keep them to themselves. I guess they want everybody to feel like, everybody can have an opinion, or everybody can express themselves, course. And that's cool. That's cool right? Too, that's what I'm saying. That's cool. But when you start being one more sided about something than another, that's where it's like, to me, that's where I have the problem. You know what I mean? Like, if everybody's supposed to have an opinion, then let everybody have an opinion. And if some things are just funny, that's just what they are. They're funny. You know what I mean? Take a humor joke because, you know, everybody laughs at certain things all the time. And some things people laugh at is not even fucking funny. Some things be dangerous as hell. People laugh at it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, come on, man. You know, let's be. I say if you're gonna be fair, then really be fair.
Be fair, right?
You know what I mean? Like,
don't be one-sided.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, man, it is wild.
Oh shit.
Litter news. New season of Apex coming.
You fucking hype.
Stupid hype for that team.
You are so fucking hype about that.
Stupid hype for the new season.
Fuck Apex.
Man, listen, Apex is that shit.
Apex is wax.
Apex is that shit. Fuck a Fortnite. Fuck the PUBG shit. Apex, son, all day. Apex Predator, bang bang Apex gang. You heard?
See, sad part is, I say in my opinion, I play PUBG obviously, but like my opinion right now, fuck all the battle royale games. Fuck all of them niggas. Fuck all of them. How about that? Cause
fuck all of them.
Shit, bro, we waste so much time trying to get a fucking chicken dinner or a fucking whatever shit that you win in Fortnite, however they win in there. I never won one in there, so
I never played Fortnite like more than I think 2 minutes, honestly.
Bro, I played I think literally 4 matches, and I said, "Yep, I'm done."
I don't even think I played that many matches.
Yeah, I gave it a chance.
Once I found Apex, I was like, "Oh, I fuck with this."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I fuck with the whole style, the whole gameplay, everything.
See, I haven't played Apex. I watch people play it, but I know I won't like it. I just know I won't.
You gotta give your sense a chance, man.
Nah, man, I'm good. That game doesn't look like it. It just doesn't appeal me. Like where I'm just like, ooh, yo, let me try this. Let me see that gun. Like if you're gonna have a game like that, where that's why I like PUBG, because it's realistic. It's realistic. Like real guns, real fucking equipment, real vests, real helmets and shit. Like it's
you get that shit too.
Yeah, but it's not the same, bro. It's just weird. Like all those weird little guns and space weapons and shit. And I love shit like that. Like when it's when it's like a role playing game, but not when it's like that type of game.
Speaking of role playing games, supposedly this new Halo that's coming out is supposed to be crazy.
Fuck Halo, dog. This nigga.
Crazy. I mean, bro, they're comparing this new Halo to Halo 1. Like they're saying the gameplay, the feel, the mood, everything is supposed to give you that vibe from 1.
What's these niggas? Or did
Ubisoft?
Yeah, there's the ones that created it.
I believe so.
No. Bungie. That's who created it.
Was it Bungie?
Yeah.
I thought it was Ubisoft.
No, it's Bungie.
Okay. Yeah, it might be Bungie. I don't remember.
I mean, unless they sold the game to Ubisoft, but I don't think I don't heard anything about it. You have to look it up because I never heard anything about it.
Yeah, but supposedly it's supposed to be ridiculously good, bro. So I'm definitely thinking about trying that out and maybe copping that.
It's gonna come off on a new system, probably.
Yeah, it's probably gonna come out for both though.
If y'all do that, y'all whack, cause that means PS4 gonna be ahead of y'all. Yes.
I mean, either way, you keep saying y'all I don't got both systems. I'm a multi-platform player. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Xbox and PS4.
Well, your Xbox side, fuck him.
Damn, you just fucked half of me. The other 50% of you that fucks with the Xbox and shit, fuck that nigga.
Yeah, me and him got beef. I don't
fuck
like
the left side,
yeah, he's
what?
The Xbox dude that's in you. Tell him fuck him. I don't like him.
Crazy.
The PS4 dude, you my nigga. Nah, but yeah, I don't know. I just never, me. I only played Xbox because y'all used to have them. You feel me? When we was growing up and shit. Everybody had Xbox back then, but I never.
Oh yeah, look, this shit's fucking being developed by 343 Industries and Skybox Labs. It's a whole new companies.
It might be. It still might be.
I don't think those were the original developers.
Nah, Bungie had to be.
I'm about to check. Xbox
I'm pretty sure.
Halo 1.
Cause Bungie's the ones that
Yeah, you're right.
made Destiny.
Yeah, developers was Bungie. You're right. Bungie and Gearbox
Mm-hmm.
and Maxsoft, Westlake.
I know my games, nigga.
Solid. My bad.
Nah,
Still,
you
shout
good.
out to Ubisoft though, cause them niggas is raw.
What games did Ubisoft? Man, I forget what. Then they make what Assassin's Creed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get into the Assassin's Creed series.
I love Assassin's Creed.
I like the stories. Like when I used to watch my brother play them, you feel me? Like he stopped playing them after a while too. But when he was playing, I used to watch him play it, and I liked the like just watching it. But me
Right.
playing it, it was weird because I love role playing games and I love open world games, but I just couldn't get into it for some reason. Like I don't know. It was just I don't know. I guess maybe a little bit too technical. I want to say,
Right.
but it was cool. Like you get to do certain things and shit, but like after a while it gets like fucking harder. Like as the fucking game goes on, like trying to kill somebody and be stealthy about it was fucking impossible after a while. Like I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm supposed to be like, is there a way for me to be more stealthy? Like I want to fucking be able to get this nigga and just stab him in the neck right quick and keep it moving. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
cause these do little cutscenes when you kill somebody and shit. Have a cutscene and shit. It'll be like a memory part, and all of a sudden,
That
like,
should be the best.
it was cool. Yeah, it's cool to see as like a gamer. As you're gaming, you're watching something cool. But like, nah, dog. Like, I want to kill this nigga, keep it moving. Like, let's get to the next mission. Like, let's go. That's why I like Red Dead and like Grand Theft Auto
Yeah, I
and
do like Red Dead.
Witcher. I just started getting. I bought The Witcher for.
Yo, you bought the Witcher?
Yeah, it was cheap. It was on sale the whole game, the
It's
DLCs
still on
and everything.
Netflix.
Yeah, of course, it's a
I
Netflix
think
show.
I'm gonna watch it and then play the game.
You still haven't watched the show?
I still have not watched it.
Man, you suck, dude.
Honestly,
You gotta watch that shit.
I haven't been watching much. I was thinking about grabbing Hulu just so I could watch the fucking Wu-Tang shit.
Wu-Tang, that's that
I still
shit.
haven't watched the Wu. I feel like I'm letting them down.
Wu-Tang's the shit, bro. That show is the shit. I can't wait for season 2. You gotta watch The Runaways
You know what I'm waiting for?
on there.
Ozark.
I haven't seen that.
What?
Not yet,
Bro,
no.
You gotta watch Ozark. That shit is work.
You and Danny, you're the second person because Danny was the first person to tell me about that. Yeah, because he told me about that shit before. He's like, you gotta watch
Yo, that
Ozark.
white nigga be washing the shit out of this money, bro.
Crazy. That's what he be telling
He
me.
be
Same thing he
washing the
said.
shit out of
He's
this
like, bro,
money.
he be washing his money.
Billions
Bro.
of dollars, bro.
That's why I was like, all right, I'll check it out. I mean, it looks kind of good. I gotta check it out.
Word, it's tough.
I'm just mad they ain't gonna have fucking on Netflix no more. Fucking what was that show that we liked?
Daybreakers?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, don't remind me, bro. That was such a great show.
I thought it was
the vibe
good.
was dope. Like the whole concept,
It was funny.
it was cool.
Yeah, I fucked with
Like
it.
it was like almost like a jokier version of Walking Dead.
Yeah, I
It
guess
was like
you
a
could say.
comedic version of Walking Dead.
Yeah, cause like the parents was ghouls and shit.
Right,
So
right.
I thought that was funny. You know.
And
what I
then
mean?
in the shit they actually speak and like they be talking.
Yeah,
and
that
it's
last
funny.
words before they became a ghoul. They'd
Right,
be like,
right,
I have to get to the shopping center.
right.
I have to get to the shopping center. Like
I
they just
wonder
keep.
if this color makes me look fat.
Yeah, yeah.
like
that,
stupid shit like that. Like
that shit was funny as hell.
oh,
That's what I'm saying. I thought that shit was funny, man. Especially the little girl and shit. She was funny as hell. She was a little gangster and shit.
yeah, I fuck with the little girl. She was gangster.
Yeah, that was
And then
crazy.
the black samurai nigga, he was cool. Just minus the gay shit. I'm cool off that. No disrespect to gay people.
Just.
Yeah, just live your lifestyle.
He was funny though. I like him too. He was cool.
Word.
Cause he was just like the shit he was doing, like he was just funny about it, and then like his little story, like how he was a jock and shit like that.
Right.
All right,
Now
yeah,
he, you know what I mean? He trying
trying to live the
different.
samurai life
right,
and shit.
right. Trying to live by code. I like that.
Yeah, it was funny.
And I'm into samurais and shit, so like that shit was cool.
That's like I said, I
I
like the
heard they
show.
was making a fucking a human version of Samurai Jack.
Like a
Like
movie.
like a movie of Samurai Jack.
Nah, I'm good off that.
What, bro? Oh my god, that
I'm
shit would
cool.
probably be crazy. Like, imagine y'all cool. Like, nah, bro, I would be all over that shit.
Nah,
I would
I'm
be
cool.
all over. Well, it's probably the internet just trolling, but who knows?
Nah, I'm cool, man.
I would definitely watch that. I loved Samurai Jack as a kid.
Shit. I don't know. Samurai Jack as a kid, yeah, like the show, it was good.
Yeah, the show was my shit, bro.
But as a movie, nah, not that's like watching what was that shit? Death Note. Death Note, I think it's called. It's an anime show.
Yeah, I remember Death Note.
And it's like it's about the book, or whatever. Like the book controls this demon, and he put the name of the book.
I remember Death Note.
Well, they had the movie. Netflix made a movie.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Whack. Don't watch it.
Oh no, I'm gonna watch it now just because you said that.
Whack. Don't watch it, dog.
Like foot stance whack.
Whack.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Is your mic backwards, bro?
No, it's not.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You seem pretty low on the Richter scale over here.
Is that coming in a bit better for you, buddy?
I don't know, buddy.
I don't think. See, this is backwards here. That's definitely
that's definitely backwards. Yeah.
See, that was definitely coming in better here, buddy.
Yeah, definitely better there, buddy. But on the thing there, buddy.
Ding there.
It looks like your voice is low, buddy. But anyway, fucking now they like I said though they was making that movie, and it was whack. So if you want to waste your time and watch it, be my guest.
I won't waste my time and watch it. No. I want to, but I don't. So I won't.
Yeah, like don't waste your time.
I won't waste my time.
That shit was weak, bro. Like I was just so pissed off. Couldn't get none of that hour and 30 back or whatever how long that shit was. I think it was like hour and 30 or hour and 40 or some shit. Shit was whack all the way through, bro. Beginning to end. Trash, bro. I should have stopped when I got to 20 minutes in like I usually do. I always give a movie 20 minutes. 20, maybe 30, because if at the 20 mark, if a movie gives me like a little bit more detail, that's gonna keep me like okay, right. Let me give you an extra 10 minutes, and if that extra 10 minutes is fucking worth it, then I'll sit there and watch the rest of the movie. By the 20 minute to 30 minute mark, if you don't give me something, I will fucking turn it off, and I should have. What kept me going was the fact that the people that was dying in the movie or whatever, it was just gruesome kills. So I was just like, okay, I want to see that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Right. Like, let's see how this shit go. Gory ass nigga. Yeah, sorry. Hey, I like horror shit.
I'm not mad at you, so do
I was just like, dog. After that, whack. Movie was weak, son.
Bendito.
That's why I said, like, some movies or shows should never be a movie. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, like I feel like they should have never made that Dragon Ball Z movie.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. That shit was so garbage.
I want to smash my head on this microphone. So that's how bad
garbage.
It was. So fucking bad, dude. Like, that was probably one of the worst fucking, like, adaptations of a cartoon into a movie ever, bro. And don't be wrong. I love Chris Master. I think his name was Christopher Master or Christopher Masters or some shit like that. Whatever. The dude from Buffy. He played Spike in Buffy. That's all I know.
Okay.
He was Piccolo.
Oh, he was Piccolo?
Yeah, he played Piccolo. I love him as an actor, but hell no to that movie, bro.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
And as a kid, I always said I wanted that.
Yeah, you always wanted that as a kid. Yo, Dragon Ball Z movie would be bananas. Imagine Goku flying around in the air. Yep. Like, man, you ain't seen none of that.
Dog.
None of that.
It was weak. That's why I was like, yeah, never did.
No Nimbus Cloud, no nothing.
Nothing, bro. Piccolo looked the ugliest shit. Like, the makeup on that shit was bad. It was horrible. That's another, yeah, definitely.
Vegeta.
Oh, my God. Well, I knew there was going to be no Vegeta. I had a feeling. They was going to do, like, a step-by-step thing. But thank God they didn't go to the next step. I'm glad, like, the first step was just, like, sync. Like, just boom, fatality.
Finish him.
Because, dog, speaking of fatality, oh, my God, I can't fucking wait.
Mortal
Come
Kombat.
back. Dun, 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 Mortal Kombat.
It has begun.
Yo, can't fucking wait. I think they just finished productions for that movie.
Nice.
So
That's gonna be sick. Yo, we should go see that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
we
I'm
gotta
watching
see
that
that.
shit, man. That's
Gotta
one
go get
movie I
blasted
don't
and
give
go
a
watch
fuck.
that.
I don't give. That's one movie I have to see because I didn't get to see it in theaters when I was a kid, but I did see the bootleg version. So I did see the theater version.
No, I saw the theater version at the theaters when I was a kid. Willie took me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was one of the first movies I ever saw as a kid.
like R-rated.
Yeah,
Just asking. I was,
yeah. Willie was like, "Come on, man, we're gonna go see the new Mortal
Come
Kombat."
back.
I was like, cool. Willie was always into the shit.
Yeah, that movie was fucking dope. And the first one was good. Second one was not as good, but it was still kind of like as a kid, it was still kind of like, oh, cool. You get to see new little, extra little characters and shit. But
Right.
first one was like the fucking best one. But this
The
new
bomb.
one, this new fucking one, oh my
man.
god! Like the fact that they're gonna have like so many new fucking like things and like effects and shit they could play with. It's gonna be so
It's
fucking
gonna look
amazing,
so
bro.
much better.
And what makes it even better is that when I was reading about it, they're gonna actually have fatalities.
Whoa.
So they're gonna have like it's not gonna be just like where remember in the first movie where Sonya Blade killed Kano,
Yeah.
and she just like boom, ripped his, like broke his neck. That's it, fatality. Like no, it's
Right.
gonna be some like rip
Some
like the
ridiculous
game
rip his
shit.
neck
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
His spine come out with it.
exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be hella dope.
Like just like how the game, you gotta fucking be a fatality, bro. Same thing, bro. Same exact shit. So I can't wait. I really can't wait. I don't even know who the actors. I don't care who the actors
I don't
are.
even care who's acting.
Long as I know they can
wanna
act.
know, the only person I want to know is who's doing Liu Kang.
I think it's going to be somebody who's actually pretty well known. I forget the dude's name because they had some reference. They did have like the dude's name. But I forget his name, but he's supposed to be somebody like real known. So I don't know who. It'd be cool as hell, like Donnie Yen or something.
Yeah, that would.
Hitman.
That would be super dope. He'd be like, "You want me to be Liu Kang?"
I just want to know who's right. That'd be cool as hell.
Yeah, I'll do Liu Kang.
I want to know who's gonna play fucking
Gordo.
I want to.
Yo, what if they got the fucking Rock to play Gordo?
Nah, that'd be weird.
That would be crazy. Nah, that would be crazy. Because he already did like the fucking Scorpion King. So like, imagine him with another 4 arms again. Like that shit would be fucking hilarious.
Goro, I don't know.
I liked him with
him
the
as
4
Goro?
arms and Scorpion King.
I don't know. Him as Goro would be kind of weird. I don't know.
He
I don't
big
know
as
if
fuck.
He is big as fuck, but I don't know if I can see that. I don't know.
That nigga eats like 3 dozen of eggs in the morning for breakfast. 2 fucking loaves of bread.
Gains, motherfucker. Gains.
Hella gains, nigga.
Gains, motherfucker.
Fucking 2 packs of sausages and
That
shit.
nigga, bro, he go and then you know what he does right after that? Goes
Go
right
to the gym
fucking gym,
and
bro.
go in.
And goes the fuck in all crazy. He's a big dude, but I just can't. I don't know. I can't see him playing that role for some reason. There's just certain things like I don't know. I wouldn't want to see. I guess maybe, and that's probably one thing I wouldn't want to see.
I can dig it. I can respect it.
If that was I would want a whole different person or just the character not even be in it at all.
Who would you want to play Gordo?
Goro? Oh man, truthfully, Momoa.
The Samoan Bull?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because he would have more of the acting, like that, more of that aggressive, like acting,
Yeah, I feel you.
like just, I will kill him and take his soul for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I that's what I would think. I could see that. The long hair, he just have long hair. You know what I mean? It works out.
He's big.
He's big as shit too. You know what I mean? He could probably get bigger. Not as like The Rock big, but he could probably get bigger.
He could get bigger.
So it's
CGI is beautiful. So
right. CGI is a beautiful thing nowadays. So as long as it's done right, that's how I want. I probably would want, or probably could say, is him.
Okay. Yo, did you get to see that Gemini Man?
No,
I didn't get to see that. I want to see it.
flop.
Flop?
Even though I heard
That's what you heard?
I heard 2 people who liked it. Only 2 people. I think I want to say Danny was one of them, and I forget who's the other person. But I know for a fact it was 2 people told me who liked it. Critics and everybody else and other people that I've heard it from didn't like it at all. Even at work, we were just talking about that last night. It was just saying like how that movie sucked. Some of the people I work with. So, and me personally, I think it looked like his ass. I'm gonna be real. It looks like it was ass. But apparently, oh yeah, that's who it was last night. Never mind. The one worker said it was good. The other guy said it looked like it sucked, and I said it looked like it sucked. That's what it was. Yeah, the other dude said it was good actually. He was like, well, he said the story was good, but I guess the CGI and whatever the fuck else was wrong with it was bad.
Okay.
But he said the story was good.
Right.
So.
I feel like the storyline was crazy. Like this nigga's fighting himself and all this crazy shit. And then the name is Gemini Man and it makes you think of the twins, like in the sign or whatever.
Right. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm thinking like, all right, maybe we're gonna do some little astrology movie type of thing. You know what I mean?
I kind of thought it had something to do with astrology in the beginning too when I heard the title Gemini.
Yeah, I'm thinking Gemini Man. Okay, maybe it's gonna be fucking. You're gonna see a Ram Man for Aries and fucking Cancer, or Crab Dude or Crab Lady or some shit. Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was thinking that shit.
I don't think they've ever done a movie like that based on the signs.
Let's fucking do it.
I'm with it. Seth Rogen, what's up? Holla at us. Help us make this fucking movie, dog. I'll write this shit.
Cause that'd be dope as hell.
I'll write the shit and do the score. Look, you saving money right there.
Gemini Man. I don't know if I do see that movie, it's gonna probably have to be on Netflix if it comes on there. I won't.
Come on Netflix.
It probably will. You never know.
Who knows?
Especially if it's one of those movies that turn out to be like people didn't like. You know how like some things just like
don't catch on right away,
but then it becomes a cult classic later.
Right.
I believe me, I'll catch it one way or another, but I'm not gonna like look for it. Let's put it that way. And I'm a big Will Smith. I like Will Smith.
I fuck with Willie, man.
Well, I can't say big Will Smith fan. I say from Bad Boys. I love his Bad Boys movies. I think I love Pursuit of Happiness.
2009, everything he made from like 06 to 09 to me was bananas.
Yeah, because he had like Hitch. He had Hancock.
Hancock. Fucking. What else he had?
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I liked that.
iRobot. The joint he did with his son was okay too.
Yeah, Pursuit of Happiness.
No. The other one. There was another one after that. The space.
Oh joint. No, that shit. Now that was where it stopped for me. That shit was whack, son. I actually went to the movie theaters for that, bro.
Yeah, you went to the movies
and saw that shit. That shit was whack, bro. I was pissed off. I spent my fucking 14 hours plus a date.
Oh, it was a date too? Oh yeah.
Week.
That's why you was mad. You was probably mad at the date. The movie.
No, I was mad at the movie. The movie was whack, bro.
You fucked up the date.
Nah, it was just the date was fine. The movie was just whack. I want to see it. You know me, like if I'm paying for a movie, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, I'm there for the date, but you know I'm trying to enjoy the movie with a date. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm not enjoying the movie. I'm just enjoying my date, and it's like, nah, I want to enjoy both. She was whack. I didn't like it.
I can dig it.
They could have definitely done something way better with that, like especially with the writing and shit. You know what movie was fucking great?
What's that?
And I slept on it so much until I finally saw it.
What?
Ender's Game.
I don't think I've seen it.
Dog.
Ender's Game?
Ender's Game.
Nope, I didn't see it.
Dog, that movie is fucking bananas, bro. And I mean that in a way where it's like, it's not even like crazy
like
action.
It fucks with
but
your head, or
it's like, how can I put this shit? It's one of those things that gives you like a holy what, like the holy shit, like it's a big ass twist. You feel me?
Right.
So like, but throughout the whole John, you're just seeing, you're just like, yo, this little motherfucker is like handling shit. It's a little kid. You feel me?
Based off a book.
Yeah, it's based off a book and shit.
Man, listen. this is hand for?
Ender Games, bro.
Wait a minute. This a whole bunch of kids and shit?
Yeah.
I always catch bits and pieces of this movie. I've never seen it in its entirety, yo. I always literally catch it at the end where they're like fighting all the fucking alien ships and shit. And they all tired as hell, like, oh shit, we just fucked all them niggas up. But I never get to see it from the beginning.
Movie was dope. Hands down dope.
Yeah.
Especially like say when they get to the
came out in like 2013.
Yeah, when they came out with the twist, bro, in the middle towards the end of the movie, bro, I was like, holy fuck. I was like, yo, that's amazing how they did that shit. It was good though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it in its entirety one day because I've never seen the whole thing.
I love when there's movies like that. When there are movies based off of books or real shit. You know what I mean? I love movies like that.
There was a movie. What the fuck was it called? The Giver? Was it The Giver? Did you see the movie The Giver?
No, I don't think so.
That shit was dope. That's based off of a book, and that shit is pretty fucking dope. It's basically like kind of like how we live. It's a movie based off of like a utopian society, but it's like sort of like how we live. How there's certain rules that they can't break, because if they do break the certain rules, it'll fuck up the structure of society. You know what I mean? The way they live their life and shit. And it's just like that. Like that shit it's heavy. It gets deep.
Wow, man. Yeah, some movies I like those movies like that. Like The Green Mile, like that's based off of books, Stephen King and shit. Or
yeah, I like The Green Mile.
You know, It, obviously that's another Stephen King movie. But like, you know, just in general, like I love when it's just like real shit. The Irishman. That movie, you seen The Irishman?
What? Like
that?
17 times.
Dog, I love that movie.
That shit is bananas.
The movie is great.
Oh, his is going in. My man Jimmy Hoffa was a wild boy.
Jimmy Hoffa, man, that dude, it's crazy to know. Like, that's the only thing. That's the best explanation. And before even that movie even started, they came out with that movie, and I heard about the story of Jimmy Hoffa because I've been heard about the story of Jimmy Hoffa before. You know, it's famous, kind of, I guess, from here to New York in a sense. But it's just funny because like, I always wonder, like, well, if they never found him, it's out of two things. They chopped him up and fed him to some animals, or he got fucking burnt, or he got burnt.
Fed him to them pigs.
Or he got burnt up. You feel me?
10 pigs, my man. That's all you need.
So it's like, for him to even put, like, yeah, they put him in the incinerator, that was it. Yeah, I could believe it.
I wouldn't be surprised. That's how they was doing it back then.
Love that movie. Love the characters. Love everything.
Pesci was in his bag.
Love that movie, bro.
Pesci stay in his bag, yo.
No, it was great to see him in his movie play the opposite of what he's usually playing.
Right.
Because usually he plays the
killer. The killer, the gangster.
You feel me? He usually plays the guy that's fucking shit up.
Right.
Not this time. He's playing the, you know, one of the head guys being like, yo, you know what I mean, being chill.
Right. It's about time they gave him that role, man.
And then when he had to make shit happen, he told you, I love when he killed the dude, Crazy Joe.
Yeah.
When he sends him to go kill Crazy Joe, bro, I love, like, Joe Pesci was real calm. He just looked at him like, yeah, you gonna kill that nigga. Like, we're gonna get him gone. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, that whole scene was just dope.
Word.
New Fast and the Furious trailer.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. Fast 9 or F9.
It's
like, it's crazy how they're at number 9, and if you look at number 1 from number 9, like, the fucking movie originally was about racing, bro. Where the fuck did we get to this? Like, we started racing, my nigga. Like, we barely be racing in the new movies now. Like,
well, you know what's funny? It's not even about racing now. It's just all
Right,
about
the cars.
It's all about being a live as driver.
right,
feel me?
behind the car. and
Because that's
shit.
what it was. Like you start off as a street racer. Because when you're a street racer, you're doing illegal shit.
Right.
And now you know that's the next level. Is like now that then you're gonna either be a run man for somebody making some runs or doing
Or
crazy
you gonna be a
shit.
wheelman.
Wheelman, right? Like so it's like. It's like, you know, it's crazy how that shit is. Like, that's why I said, I don't know. I was thinking the same shit. Like, yo, we're at 9. And out of all of them, I love part 1. I love part 2.
Word.
I love Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift was my shit.
Right? And I like, I mean, I can say I like all of them, but those are like my favorite ones. You feel me?
I like 4
And-
how they brought Dago and Dongan. That was dope.
4 was dope. Right. But I'm saying, like, those 3, my favorite ones, bro. I love all of them, but those are my favorite ones. And I was just like, man, like, from there on, when it got to Tokyo Drift, it stopped with the racing.
Right. Racing was over.
Racing was
It was
over.
over. It was completely over. No more racing.
No more racing because it was
Because
just
now
like,
shit's just getting crazy.
Yeah,
It's just
like,
going left.
it went to another level.
And it was just like, yeah, we're going to always start it with the one race. They always started with that one good race. Yeah. But then after that, no more racing.
Mhm.
No more fucking racing.
Action time.
All action.
Time to
nigga.
bust guns,
Niggas
fight,
just busting
and,
guns,
and
fucking
race,
flying
and
cars in
flying
the
cars,
buildings.
yeah. A race on these
Fucking
highways.
flying cars in the
fight.
highways and flipping over trucks and shit.
Facts, like
All types of crazy shit, bro. Fucking flying cars in a helicopter.
that's facts, though, dog. Like they went
These
to a whole
niggas
nother
be
level.
wildin'.
But like you said, it's still good, and I have to admit, it's still good.
Yeah, it's
I
entertaining.
thought by now it would be dead, but no, it's still good.
Yeah, we definitely got to see this one too.
Well, I didn't see Hobbs. I don't want to. You know what's funny?
I didn't see Hobbs either.
I don't want to.
I
Sean
didn't want
Hobbs.
to see. I didn't want to see it.
Sean
I wasn't
Hobbs.
interested.
People say it was good, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to see it because Roman Reigns was in the movie. And you know me, I like my wrestling, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't like Roman Reigns
Yeah,
as
I
a
know.
wrestler. As a person, I don't know him as a person. He's probably a great guy. I don't know him like that.
Yeah, but
Then
as a
we-
wrestler, you don't fuck with him.
Right,
I
as a
understand.
wrestler, I just don't like him. I'm sorry.
I get you. It's the same.
I respect what he does in the ring.
Angle.
I still respect what he does in the ring because I respect all of those guys because they're
Right.
fucking putting their body on the line. But as like the character Roman Reigns, I'm just like, I don't like that character.
Right. That's like the same way when you say Kurt Angle to me. I'm like,
What?
yes.
You don't like Kurt Angle?
I fucking hate Kurt Angle.
You bugging,
I
dog.
hate him.
You were crazy
No
for that.
disrespect to him because he is a legend. But I'm good.
You don't like Kurt Angle. How dare
Just
you?
leaves a sour taste in my mouth.
What?
Pause.
Who else you didn't like in wrestling? Now we're on this topic. Let's go.
Who else did I like?
Yeah.
Honestly, I hated Rikishi.
What? Really?
I hate
a
it
surprise.
because no, it shouldn't be a surprise because everybody always used to make fucking Rikishi references to me and shit. That's probably why I hated him. Because niggas used to be like, Rikishi looking at this nigga. I'm like, nigga, I'm not even that fucking big, bro. Like, the fuck? Our niggas' jokes is so weak. Y'all niggas' fat jokes is trash. But anyway, yeah, I hated Rikishi. Goldust.
Mm.
I didn't like Goldust for shit. The character Goldust.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
I was like, because
the fighter I respect.
well, yeah, the
character,
person,
like,
Dustin,
Yeah.
Dustin Rhodes, I believe that's his name, right? Shit,
Mhm.
I be forgetting his real name. How can I forget? I know there's Cody Rhodes, and then I think it's Dustin Rhodes and
Yeah.
shit. But he's a good wrestler. That's crazy. He still wrestles.
amazing wrestler.
He still wrestles. He's a great
That's
wrestler.
crazy, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I haven't watched wrestling since like being a kid.
Well, he wrestles for the other company now.
ECW?
AEW.
Oh,
yeah.
AEW. Oh, so ECW is now AEW?
No, ECW is dead. That shit's done.
Oh shit, it's done. Like it's over.
Yeah, WWE.
I thought they merged though. Didn't they merge with one of the companies?
Yeah,
the
with
majors?
years ago, the WWE bought the company.
Right, I remember
and
that.
They used the name for a little bit, but then after that, they just stopped
Right.
using it, and that's it. They put it in
Right.
their archives, and
We're just gonna take your fighters.
yeah, they took your wrestlers, and that was it. And even then, like I said, some of those guys don't even wrestle no more. So,
Right.
like some of those guys, they were not for that company anyway.
I remember there was a time where I didn't like Mick Foley,
What?
but then I was like, this
Who are
nigga's
you?
kind of dope. I know, right? I'm so weird. I'm a weird person. I really used to fuck with Stone Cold. Like I used to like,
Yeah.
I used to like the big name Stone Cold. I used to love fucking Wolfpack. You know what I mean? NWO, The Rock, of course. I used to like
Yeah.
them niggas.
The big name.
Them niggas, like, yeah.
Undertaker, Shawn
Yeah,
Michaels.
Undertaker, of course. I hated Kane, but loved Undertaker. It just made sense that way
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah, I was always like, I mean, obviously, like in the Attitude Era, because that's what I was called. Our Attitude Era that's what we was watching was
Right.
Stone Cold and all those guys. I had to say, of course, Stone Cold was like the man. That's obviously Rock, of course, was the shit. Undertaker, all those guys. But like, I watched when I started watching wrestling, bro. Even though it was like I was late on the wrestling a little bit, because like when I was watching some of the wrestling on tape, because my mom and them used to record it when they used to get the pay-per-views.
Right.
Because back then, a lot
Who
of people
didn't record the pay-per-view?
Yeah, VHSs. Shout out to the kids who had
Word.
VHSs
Shout out to the
and shit.
90s, baby.
Because shit, we had VHS, and
None
then
of that TiVo shit, nigga.
every time we bought a pay-per-view, whether it was a movie or a fucking a wrestling event,
You recorded over the baby's christening.
we recorded. nah. My mom used to buy the blank tapes and everything, bro.
Word. But you know, shit like that happened though.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Like, oh my god, you recorded over the last 20 minutes of the wedding,
Yeah,
cabrón.
exactly. It'd be crazy, bro. You could record over that tape a good 5 to 10 times, bro, before it fuck up.
All different types of shit.
Shit was crazy. But yeah, I was watching like the Royal Rumbles and all that shit around like 4. But like, you know, they were like from like 99, 92.
Right.
And I'm like 2 years behind. But when I got into like up to date wrestling, like, oh, I'm watching on TV with my brothers and shit. And oh shit, who these guys? Like,
man, listen, we was watching
amazing,
that
bro.
Lucha Libre every night, faithfully. Like, if it wasn't on, we was watching reruns. If we wasn't watching reruns, we was watching videos. Like, we used to love wrestling. Like, my dad loved wrestling. Like, it was crazy. It was wild. Like,
hell yeah. I still watch it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
word up. That's kind of like me in like fucking westerns and shit. I watch westerns now because of him. Used to be watching hella westerns. Johnny King, like John Cash, and all this crazy shit.
Western movies. Yeah, I